Hey, Lovey. I was just sitting here drinking my water, right? And the first thing that just popped into my head was, do you know what you're doing? And do you know where you're going? Now, obviously, if you are a little, say, lost in the sauce right now, you don't actually know where to go, then yeah, of course, you're not going to be able to answer that question with a level of like confidence and praising yourself, because you have to be real and take accountability. Like me. And it's hard. Don't let them tell you otherwise, okay? Don't let them tell you. They're liars. That's the hardest thing you'll ever do. The hardest. And I'm not telling you it's the absolute hardest to deter you from it. No. I'm telling you to encourage you that if I can do it, you can do it too. You can do it. Now, I do have a high tolerance for pain. I really do. It's the way I grew up. I know you can probably relate. But yeah, like they say, we're not all built the same way. But it doesn't matter. If I can do it, you can do it. So yeah, do that. So I was just thinking, right? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know how you're gonna do it? Do you know who you are? So you know where you are going? Because I don't know. The first thing I thought of was like, excuse me. The first thing I thought of was like a captain trying to steer a ship, but they don't know that they're a captain. They're the deck help. They're the deck help. And over here scrubbing and washing and cleaning away. And instead of them putting down this mop bucket so beneath, so not what the universe is, what God's, whatever you subscribe to, baby. You already know, like, you already know. Mommy does not judge. You're a Catholic, Christian, Muslim, you already know. Spiritualist, yes. Wicked, whatever, honey. Just be on the light side. But that's all I need from you. It doesn't matter what you do. Just be on the light side, on the side of light, on the side of good, and we all good. And yeah, blah, 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 blah. There's no good. There's no bad. It's all relative. It's really how you see it, blah, 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 blah. Tell me a motherfucker ain't bad who molests a child who is 2 years old and you're a whole 40-something. Bitch, you're a demon, okay? As far as I'm concerned, that's real basic. Let's just call a spade a spade. That's bad, okay? It's bad. So, miss me. Hold that discussion for another day. Don't try me in no type of way. Bad is bad when it comes to basic ass shit. And if you're a basic bitch and you just can't understand that or you can't grasp that, then baby, there's levels to the lovies, okay? You don't have to be on top tier to be in here to be a lovey. You could just be a lovey. You might be a basic lovey to me, but you're a lovey, okay? So don't feel no type of way. But yes, you gotta know who you are. And again, it is work. Baby, it's work. Knowing yourself, to know other people. Good goodness. I studied psychology and people, and not so much anthropology, but like quite a bit on sociology as well. But just studying and trying to understand people long before people gave anything about trying to understand me, okay? You already know. Growing up, not knowing I check all these other boxes that no one told me I had to or needed to check. Being raised in a traumatic PTSD type of family. Being autistic. Shit, depending on who you talk to, they'll say being an INTJ is a motherfucking affliction. But bitch, miss me when we out here really trying to change the world. So, okay. Just don't. But yes, there's so many things, like so many things that you could say were like stacked up against me, right? But I didn't give up. It wasn't like every single time someone tries to tell you, like, you should do this, you're not worthy of this, you should kill yourself, bitch, I hope you die and get your... Yeah. If not directly, I've heard everything, Lovey. These motherfuckers out here are nuts. Okay? It's bonkers out here. Again, you got a lot of, Cabbage Patch Baby NPC running amok, little children of the corn out here. So it's kind of like, it's a soulless entity. Like, what do you expect from it? It's a demon. It's a demon. So a lot of them, you gotta just be like, I know you a demon. It's cool. Like, demons gonna do what demons do. Like that little parable, whatever story of the frog giving the scorpion a ride on his back. Like, B, it's a scorpion. It's gonna kill you. It's gonna unalive you. Yeah, because that's what they do. So, like Maya Angelou says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And in this case, baby, do it the first time so you don't mess around and lose your ever-living mind. Because these jokers out here will do nothing and not care at all about you losing your mind and wasting all of your time for their shenanigans. Okay? So just don't, please. Just please don't. Focus on you. Okay? Be locked in. Focus on you. On what you like to do. And that's going to be another easy thing, okay? So if you don't actually know what you want to do yet or who you are, just start asking like some basic questions, like, do you know what your name means? Like, start there. Like, you didn't get to decide your name. I mean, listen, if we're talking like, oh, we're predestined, we came back here and I knew I was going to go to this F-ass karmic family, and I knew I was going to go over here and decide I wanted to live in a trailer park, and my mom was going to name me Beth Ann. Like, the fuck? You really chose that shit that you're telling me? Like, we chose that. But if that's what it is, whatever. Obviously, it's not just God that has a sense of humor. We have a sense of humor on ourselves, too. Maybe that's why self-deprecation is so interesting to people and so relatable. I will have to look that up along with my psychology studies. But look, doing something as simple as knowing your name. Like, what does your name mean? Is your name Beth Ann? Like I said, is your name Mary, Susan, Karen? Did you like come here to just up shit because your name is that? I don't know. Is your name Deontay? Is your name John? Or Khalil? Like, hey Melissa. Just, who are you? Just on the real basic. If you don't do nothing else, look up on a real basic level of who you are. If you have multiple names, look up each name so you can start figuring out who you are. You got to start somewhere. I don't know why people always want to like run before they even know how to crawl. I've yet to see a baby slide out the womb was like, pew, I'm super me. I haven't seen it, okay? And I've already had them. been there for multiple births. Did it myself. Like, I haven't seen it yet. Babies learn to just hold their big ass heads up first and then crawl and, you know, roll over, excuse me, and crawl and then crawl better. Then they do the backward scoop crawl with the forward, and then just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But then they learn to walk. They figure out how to get stable on their own, to hold what it is they need to hold in the world, to get stable first, then take their steps. I don't know why it is people get older, especially like at teenage years, where you think like, oh, my hormones control my life. I know exactly what I'm talking about. He's the love of my life, and he doesn't even know how to read. B, choose better, okay? Just choose better. I know it's hard out here, but just choose better. I had to wait. Mommy had to wait until she was damn near, what, almost 40? Mommy had to wait until literally 39. Thought I was going to lose my mind waiting on this person. But you know what? I couldn't keep waiting for Mr. Right until I became Mrs. Right. So again, you got to do your work, okay? Everybody has to do the work. You're not impervious to the work. So just do the goddamn work. So again, something as simple as knowing yourself, like knowing your name, knowing all the names you have and why you have them, knowing how many letters are in each name, looking that up, the significance of that number. You know, maybe your name is spelled with 7 letters. And on a numerology type of standpoint, 7 is a very spiritual, high-vibing number. And maybe you notice that, oh, you're a little bit more religious than your friends. You're a little bit more spiritual, more high-vibing than your friends. Maybe you notice you're a whole goddamn demon out here, and you're probably on the other side of that. And unlike the light, you're operating out of the dark, out of your shadow. You know what you're doing, you little sucker shadow scum bucket. You know what you're doing. Stop being a scum bucket. So, if your name is, you know, maybe your name is 8 letters, and it's like all things authority and power and strength, and you know what I'm saying? Just making things happen, like an action name, you know? Maybe your name is spelled with 5 letters, and that would represent all things as far as like forward movement and change, you know? Like, you just gotta see for you, baby. You love it. You gotta see where you are in that process, in that journey of knowing yourself. And again, the sooner you get that out of the way, like, you can answer those questions. Like, who am I? Where am I going? How did I get here? Why have I done the things that I've done? Why do I continue to do the things that I've done? What's holding me back besides me? Do I love me? Hell, do you even like you? Do I like myself? Do I loathe myself? Do I utterly detest myself and I can't be honest with myself? You have to be real with you, okay? No one is going to do that for you. Everyone can help you. We can help you, guide you, and as they say, lead you to the water. But Lovey, mommy can't make you drink. I can't make you drink. I just need you to think, okay? Because if you're my Lovey, that means you have a brain, okay? We're not skipping down goddamn Wizard of Oz on no low-light machine. Like, now we all heading down Oz, right? We all doing this Wizard of Oz little skip to Lou together, okay? But so many people don't recognize that everybody has their own lane and everyone has their own thing that they're working on, okay? You might be looking at the mother sucker to your left and like, oh yeah, you don't have a brain. You do and say some insane things. This mother sucker need a brain. That's their path. You might be looking at this 10-ass mother sucker. Where is your heart? Why is you such a, what? You know? Who is it, the lion? I don't know. Mommy don't know that motherfucking movie. I don't know that shit. It just wasn't me growing up, okay? But look, everybody has their own thing that everyone is going down their path for. And if everyone just mind their own goddamn business, we would all get to that bitch. And then we would all see behind the curtain, or what you call the government, ain't no goddamn Oz. It's a weirdo ass dusty motherfucker back there doing weird things under the table with children. You sick bitch. You know, we would all just see it. Boop. We'd all see it together. But people don't want to do their work. They want to be lazy, and they want to leave it to you. They want to leave it to me. They want to leave it to everyone else, but they don't want to do nothing themselves because they don't want to admit that they're a lazy ass NPC, and they're not like you, and they're definitely not like me. So don't mind them, okay? Do your best not to mind them. Again, stay in your lane. Your path is going to take you to where you need to be, but again, you have to ask yourself the questions. Don't be afraid of you. Don't be afraid of the you that you don't know yet and the you that you know you need to get to. Because where you are, you could always get better. It's no shade. No umbrellas up in here. It's no shade, okay? But yeah, you need your sun to shine. Your whole sparkly light within yourself, and you need to get to it. Like, you gotta excavate the diamond within you, okay? So we can all see you shine, boo. Like, we need that. The world needs that. Because again, I can't do everything by myself. What do I look like? I'm one person. You think mommy has you up here, up in the family, in the community, for you to do nothing? No, show up. Show up for yourself, show up for God, show up for me, show up for the collective, show up for the family. Why are you being lazy? It's not cute. It's not adorable. It's not cute. No one likes it. Take it back. Take it back. I don't want it. You don't want it. I don't want it. Okay? So I'm just saying. Ask some questions. Just ask questions. For real. It's like, if you really think about it, how silly are you going to look at the end of your life when you're literally on your deathbed and it's like, oh, yourself, okay? You're gonna tell yourself, excuse me, hopefully we're good living. You're gonna have to look back on your deathbed, if you even make it there. Like, let's be all the way 100. You could walk smooth out into the street. You can back out of your driveway today. You could go check the mail. Hop on the freeway just to go buy some Indian curry from across the way and some naan and not even make it back. Like, you need to think about that. You don't have all the time in the world. I don't know why people be walking around like they got their own personal hourglass. Like, yeah, I control this shit. You don't control anything. You're a goddamn ant. And don't you ever forget it. Now, it is your responsibility to be the best little worker ant bee you can be. But you're a goddamn ant, okay? Look at how big this world is. Puff of smoke, little piece of sand. That's it, okay? So stop acting like you got all goddamn day to do what God wants you to do what the universe expects of you. You don't have all day. So just get up, regardless of how you're feeling, and do the work, okay? God doesn't have all day waiting on you. And there's somebody who needs what you have to offer for them. Why? Because I just said you have something to offer for them, okay? God didn't build you just for you. Your creator didn't make you just for you, just to fulfill what you want to do. It's not about you. And sadly, I had to learn it the hard way too, because I kept getting my motherfucking head rocked by the universe for 35 plus years until I was like, you know what? This can't be it. And I saw other people who actually had God and happiness in their life. And I was like, oh, I don't know what you got, but I want to dance, okay? And I had to get that for myself. You have to find you and get yours for you too. But again, stop being lazy. Everybody can do this by ourselves. Like they say, each one reach one, teach one. Do your part. Lazy bastard, trying to leave it for someone else. The saying is literally each one, you were one, reach one. Damn, didn't Diana Ross told your punk ass to reach out and touch somebody and then turn around and teach one? That's not hard. That's some real basic stuff. Real basic. Stop being basic. I don't know. Grant Cardone TEDx your motherfucking life. At least try to help 10 people. Like, can you just stop being basic? It's so unattractive. It's so unattractive. But look, babe. Excuse me. Lovey. My bad, Lovey. Ask questions. Okay, Lovey. Yes, it can be grueling. It can be hard. So freaking what? It's going to be hard regardless. You're either going to make sure it's hard now or it's going to be hard for you in the end. I'd rather it be hard now while my knees can still halfway drop it like it's hot and still rock some decent 4-inch heels before everything just all the way goes out. I want to get it done now. Now I don't understand why people think they're going to have more energy, more stamina, and for some reason be less stubborn when they get older. You know that thought was stupid. I didn't need to say it. You knew that thought was stupid. Nobody else thought it. You. Just you. To wait when you're older to do what you should do now. Yeah, you knew that that was dumb. You said it in your head, but you didn't want to admit it out loud because you don't like being called out when someone tells you that you're wrong. It happens. Ay, pobrecito. Qué lindo. So yeah, you just gotta do it, okay? You just gotta do it. Ask more questions. However many questions you're asking, just up them. Just ask more. Ask more from God, Source, Universe, Allah, Jesus, Yeshua, Lord, Savior, whatever it is you say. It don't matter either way. Just focus on God, being in the light, and do your best to do right, and everything will get better, okay? And while you're doing that, ask more questions. Who am I? What do I want? What do I desire? How can I be the same frequency of the things that I desire? Then match it and do that. If you know you have to be a vibration of love, you can't keep walking around with a chip on your shoulder with ugly ass envy, jealousy, resentment, nasty guilt, blame, shame, energy, and think that you're about to be a multi-millionaire with a happy life, a happy wife, children that love you, people that care, and a job that'll always be there. You're delusional. You're delusional. You can't be ugly thinking that you're going to get good. And even if you did some slick, slide, nasty, ugly stuff to get the good, you still did some slick, slide, ugly, nasty stuff to get the good, which means you're not going to keep it. And even worse, you just contaminated everybody else involved in your raggedy, pathetic life because you don't want to listen to Source. So, stop it. Don't nobody have time for it. So look, like I was saying, babe, ask more questions. Ask more questions of yourself. Ask more questions of the universe. Ask more questions of God. God knows exactly what God wants you to do. But if you're not connected to God and you're not listening, then you're not going to hear it. And worse, even worse than you not hearing it, you do hear it, and then your disrespectful ass chooses not to listen. Like E40 said, everybody got choices. What are you choosing? Hopefully it's God. Hopefully it's choosing to know yourself. Hopefully it's choosing to be smarter than you were yesterday. Because yes, you can. You can just keep getting better. Just keep evolving. Just keep getting better. And that means you actually have to do something. Every day. Not just when you feel like it. Because no one ever feels like it. But you have to get to that healthy curiosity. to want to do it consistently. Yeah, that works. Okay. Love you. Later, Lovey.